Hello YouTube and welcome back to our Road to Glory here with Derby. Today is the definition of a real six-pointer for relegation. We take on Watford. We are live on Twitch and we are ready to go. As you can see, since we played Bournemouth, some mixed results. Draw against Newcastle, a extra time loss against Carlisle where we dominated, don't even go there. Villa probably were the better team. We gave away a late 87th minute penalty. And then we lose 3-1 to Palace and we just threw a 2-goal advantage away to Manchester United at Old Trafford. This is why I can't get a read on this team. But anyway, we are going in. Bournemouth have played the extra game and are on 15 points. A win here would be absolutely massive. Gets us to 18 points. We also would jump Aston Villa, which would be massive. This is the game in hand as well. So if we win this one, we get some separation from the bottom three. We need this result. We really do. We're at a point where we're getting desperate now for points. And I don't know where all our points are going to come from. This is the team. Morales, Eberseli, Ferrasi, Sturgiu, and Zamora, Bird, Patino. I think Patino is probably the best option. They reckon Harvey White is. He's on the bench. Give him a game. Traore, Orellano, Jovalic playing as an inside forward on the left with Delap up front as a deep lying forward. I'm hoping that he just gets people involved. Like Traore and Jovalic in those wider areas. I'm just desperate at this point. We did play quite well against Manchester United, and the last goal was just a swung ball in from Wan-Bissaka that managed to find Cavani's noggin. But here we go. The form isn't fantastic, but in relegation scraps, and there's Jacob Blith with a follow. Well done for making it on the episode as well. We are playing in the white, Watford in the yellow. We are at Pride Park. How you going, Jacob? Good timing to jump in and see what we're doing here at Derby, because we need points and we need them against Watford. We cannot afford to lose this game whatsoever. And Delap's through. He's got Jovalic, and that is a poor pass. And Jovalic has not been the striker I thought he was going to be when we signed him last season. But we found Zamora. Can he deliver? The boy from Bournemouth, Traore, Orellano, just needs to get that shot away. And here we go. It's Eberseli, the man we brought back on from loan, I should say. And Backman manages to bring that in. We need 3 points. We need goals. We've got Liverpool next. It's Jovalic. Please. Come on, lads. There he is. Dejan Jovalic. He hasn't really delivered much this year, but maybe we've found a spot for him out on the left. I want to try and watch Liam Delap's movement, because does that create the space? It definitely does. If Delap's playing as an advanced forward or as a pressing forward, I reckon he stays in that space where the centre-back was. So I think him just drifting in a little bit created that lane for Jovalic to run into. So hopefully we've stumbled on something in a form of a tactic that's going to return us to some success that we had last year. Obviously, Watford beat us 3-0 earlier in the season. So can we just find something? It's all I'm looking for is just good performances. We managed to find the good performance against Manchester United in this shape in the previous game, but we threw points away. That's a great ball, and Eberseli's away using his pace. Can we find something? It's Orellano who puts us 2-0 up, and he finally scores his first goal for the club in the shadow striker role. Can we hold on to this 2-goal advantage? We're in the exact same position against Manchester United. Orellano with a goal and assist after 9 minutes. Come on, boys. Can we just hold on to this lead? We are in desperate need of this. And Delap's through. It's Liam Delap who hits the bar. He probably had time to just keep driving that ball closer and closer. And Jacob, let us know where your current save is at as well if you're still in the chat. It's great to have you here and part of the community and part of the YouTube episode for this particular game. And we're looking okay. 42% possession. We're not looking like we're having heaps of the ball in this shape compared to other systems that we've used, but What we're up to at the moment is just trying to hit teams quick on the break, and it looks like we're doing that quite effectively, which is always nice. Celtic, I've just been playing a Rangers save myself as well personally, but you can see what this win would do for us. Obviously, keeping Watford on 12 points would be massive, and getting us to 18, trying to chase down Leicester and Man United. And look who's down the bottom of this table. Like, there's just some clubs that are just, you know, Liverpool flying, City, Chelsea, then Everton in 4th, West Ham, Southampton, Fulham, who came up with us sitting in 7th, with Spurs, Brighton, Newcastle. It's a topsy-turvy type Premier League at the moment, and we're only in Season 2, but here we go. Delap looking for Traore, can't get on the end of it, and they only find Dan Bachmann. Can we put some pressure on? Can we make sure we don't concede from this? João Pedro turns our boy, and that's a great strike from Kennedy. Far out. What are the chances? Watford have done absolutely nothing. Nothing this whole game, and they get one big long ball that João Pedro gets over Farasi with, and unfortunately gets Watford back into this game, which is definitely what we didn't need going into half time, which we need to try and make sure we keep that 2-goal advantage. We can't sit on a 2-1 at the moment. Traore finds White. Can we get a good ball in? Ebiseli doesn't look to beat his man. He finds White, gets it back, ball across. Zamora with the header towards the back post, but it's well saved again by Dan Bachmann. Can get us into halftime. If we don't score from this, get us into halftime, please. Bird gets up, hits the crossbar, and that should almost be all she wrote for the first half, and it is. I'm going to outstretch my arms. I'm pleased we've created these chances and that we've hit the scoreboard, because this has been part of our problem all season, that we haven't been able to hit the scoreboard. And can we just try and just dictate some possession just for a little bit? I don't want us to have 65% of the ball and not be able to create anything with it. I'd rather us have less of the ball but be more dynamic going forward. That's the plan. We're creating more chances than we normally do. Joveljic finding Orellano. Have a strike, son. He looks for Ebiseli. Can he whip a good ball into the box? It's White. Just get a ball in. It's Joveljic at the back post, and it's off Baldock, and surely that's not offside. He looked onside to me. He looked goal side of Baldock. Can we get that goal awarded? There we go. He scored 4 for the season, and 2 of them are today. White just sticks up a good ball to the back post. Joveljic looked fine, completely fine, and that is what you want to see. 3-1 to the good. And to answer your question, yes, I am. Come on, fellas. Don't concede. Well done, Farasi. Finding Delap. Finding Zamora. Can we find the right run underneath? He does very well. Does the young Zimbabwean fullback. And I'm going to praise the boys here. And hopefully that doesn't backfire by them having a chance. Up we get. Well done, Farasi. Finds Delap. Look at this space created from Delap being deeper. It's Traore. Ball across to Ebiseli. Oh, that would have been fantastic. It's going to be pretty late at night for you watching along at the moment, Jacob, then. But can we find a 4th? I just want that bit of extra security. I'm tempted to take Traore off anyway with the yellow card and obviously the amount of games we have to play. It's Orellano who blazes over the crossbar. This is a fantastic performance at the moment. Fair enough. That makes a bit more sense. An hour gone. 3-1 to the good. Can we find one more just to settle the nerves just a little bit? Here we go. Baldock, Sissoko. Baldock just driving with the ball. This is where we need to try and just cut these passes out. Oh, Sturgey, far out. Surely they don't go back and give him a red. Surely he stops the game if there was a issue with that challenge. Morales just hoofs it. Finding Orellano. Delap finds Joveljic. We've got Traore at the back post. Do we use him? We don't. We find Zamora on a bit of an underlap, which is a bit weird. But we're keeping possession quite nicely. Birdie, Orellano, Joveljic has a strike. He's found a hat-trick. Joveljic has found a hat-trick. He's not looked like scoring all year, and now he turns on a hat-trick in the biggest game when we're playing for our lives at the moment. So Traore is going to come off for Atunga. Orellano, the shadow striker, will come off for Sibley. and we'll have to keep one sub up our sleeve. Have we finally found something though, YouTube, that's going to work for us in trying to make sure that we stay in the league, because we don't want to go back down. We don't deserve to go back down. Joveljic wants 4. That would have been unreal if we managed to score 4. That would have been fantastic for Joveljic and for himself. But here we go. White towards Atunga. It falls to Ebiseli, who does really well finding Sturgey. You go back to Ebiseli. Oh my God, where's he going? Up. Cucho has no chance in putting that anywhere close to a teammate. So we're definitely going to leave Joveljic on the pitch because he has scored his hat-trick. And can we find one more just for us to celebrate? 15 to play. We've got Liverpool next. We can't let that damage our hope. Hopefully we can steal a draw, against Liverpool. I'm not sure if it's home or away. Zamora, though, he's through. It's Atunga, and it's well defended by bloody Watford in the end. And they've got numbers here. It's a 2-on-3 in favour of Derby. But can we make sure that we don't concede here? It's Cucho, and well done, lads. We've defended that well. I'm going to take Zamora off for Buchanan because he's finally back from his little injury that he had as well. And we've got 13 minutes of action left for you guys in this episode. What a turnaround. We haven't won a game for like 15 games or something silly like that. So we just needed the one win that's going to break the mold. And we've done it in such an emphatic way. Oriolano getting 2 assists and a goal before coming off the pitch as well. And here's Sibley. We just need to try and keep giving him minutes as well. Joveljic looked a tad offside to me, but it doesn't look like they've given it. Buchanan whips a ball in towards Delap. We need to win this ball. And this is where we do struggle with those like second balls, but well done by White. Sibley, Delap deserves a goal. He has not scored for so long, has Liam Delap. And it's frustrating me that the poor man can't just get on the end of a chance, because he is quality. He's such a quality striker, and his movement does so much for our team. But at the moment, he just cannot find a goal. And the way it's going to happen is obviously there's going to be some interplay with the wingers and the fullbacks. And there'll be a cross across the box. Looking for Delap, which I find probably the easiest way that he's going to get goals in this system. But we would really love to be able to see it. And here we go. It's Ebersels. Unfortunately, get up there. Get up. Oh, it's João Pedro. We don't want to see that. Here we go. This is exactly what we don't want to see. Kamara, ball across towards Ismail Assar. And can we hold on? Seems to go missing in the Champions League. I think Man City just go missing in the Champions League, Jacob, whatsoever. But he is definitely a quality, young, up-and-coming attacker. We've had 20 shots, 11 for Watford, 9 on target to 6. We've deserved our 3 points. Can we get a 5th just to top it off? That is a poor free kick from White, and that's not what we want to see by Joveljic. We've found a role for Joveljic. He's going to make that left inside forward role his own, just on the back of that performance. 4-1 win, 3 points for Derby. We jump out of the relegation zone, and we also separate ourselves from Watford, who are going to be stuck in 19th position. Obviously, us and Bournemouth are going to be fighting it out, it looks like, for that 16th and 17th place. This is what the competition looks like as things stand. Aston Villa on 16 points, Bournemouth on 15, us on 18, and Leicester, who I don't see getting dragged into this, on 27 ahead of us. If we can somehow close this gap to Arsenal, Man United, Leicester, that would be fantastic. Our upcoming games are quite tough. We go Liverpool, Villa, Palace, West Ham. I might actually show you Aston Villa in a separate episode, but if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're keen, make sure you get around. Make sure you get in those in the Discord as well, which is in the description of this video, because we're going to have Aston Villa at home for you guys in the next episode of our Road to Glory.